Our journey commences in the Paleolithic era, a time when our ancestors first began to drape themselves in animal skins and furs. This wasn't a fashion statement, but a necessity for survival in the harsh climates. The art of sewing hadn't been discovered yet, so these skins were often held together with bone, horn, or ivory pins. Fast forward to the Neolithic era, and we see the advent of woven fabrics. This was a pivotal moment in the history of clothing. People began to weave plant fibers to create cloth, marking a move from survival to comfort. Then came the Bronze Age, an era that witnessed a revolution in clothing. People began to spin and weave wool, a material that was warmer, softer, and more versatile than its predecessors. This was also the time when dyes were invented, adding a splash of color to the previously drab world of clothing. As we move into the Iron Age, we see the rise of linen and silk, materials that were lighter and more comfortable than wool. The Greeks and Romans in particular favored these materials, and their clothing styles, tunics, togas, stolas, became iconic symbols of their civilizations. The Middle Ages brought about a drastic change in clothing. The concept of fashion started to take root, with clothing becoming a symbol of social status. The wealthy flaunted elaborate designs, rich colors, and luxurious materials, while the poor were limited to simple, functional clothes. Fast forward to the Renaissance, and clothing became an art form. Intricate patterns, lavish embroidery, and a riot of colors marked this era. Clothing was no longer just about protection or status. It was about personal expression and style. Then came the Industrial Revolution, a period that transformed the world of clothing. The invention of the sewing machine and the mass production of textiles made clothing more affordable and accessible to all. This was the birth of ready-to-wear fashion. In the 20th century, fashion became a powerful cultural force. Designers like Coco Chanel and Christian Dior revolutionized the industry with their innovative designs. The concept of haute couture was born, and fashion shows became a global phenomenon. And here we are in the present day, standing at the pinnacle of fashion evolution. From sustainable fashion to tech-infused wearables, the world of clothing continues to evolve, shaped by technology, culture, and individual expression. To summarize, the journey of clothing from animal skins to haute couture is a fascinating tale of survival, comfort, status, personal expression, and innovation. It's a testament to human creativity and adaptability, a reflection of our evolving lifestyles and values. So, the next time you don a piece of clothing, remember the millennia of history it carries within its threads. After all, fashion isn't just about looking good, it's about celebrating our shared human history.